Hello, Timberwolves. We will be working with Composer Lite. Your composition. You're going to be a composer. This is going to be your music that you write. And the way you do it is you're just going to click and drag the notes from this little note bank up here into the music staff. Now, you could start by putting them all on the same line or the same space. And then later on, you can move them around a little bit to make a melody. So I'm going to start with just half notes and quarter notes. Remember, we're in a meter of 4, so all of your notes have to add up to 4. Quarter notes are 1 beat, half notes are 2 beats, and with eighth notes, since they're only a half a beat long, you could put 2 of them in the same spot. And what's going to happen is, oops, got to move that over a little bit. What's going to happen is Quaver will automatically connect your eighth notes when you put 2 of them next to each other, just like that. Okay. So I've got a short rhythm that I'm composing using quarter notes, half notes, and eighth notes. And I'm just about done here. And then when you've finished your composition, you can click on the play icon and it's going to play back the notes that you've placed. Make sure when you're doing this could be a little picky about where you place the notes. If you try and place the notes right on top of each other like that, you'll see only one note is allowed to play at once. You've got to put enough space between your notes. You'll see it'll turn into like a little red spot, and I want to put it there, the green spot. There we go. So you might have to trial and error a little bit this until you get it, or you might have to trial and error with this a little bit until you get the notes to be exactly where you want. When it looks good, you push the play button. And it'll play back your composition. Now that was just the rhythm. If you want to move the notes up and down, you could change them by clicking and dragging them to different places on the staff. So what I'm doing here is I'm moving my notes around to create different pitches. If they're low on the staff, that's going to be a low note. If it's high on the staff, that's going to be a high note, just like this. So what I'm going to do is just move my notes around. I'm going to arrange them to form a melody. Now, what's going to be a good melody? Well, that's up to you. You're going to want to play around with this a little bit until you find something that sounds good to you. You might not get it right the first time. You might not like it the second time, but eventually you'll get something that maybe sticks. All right, so here's my melody. Little pointer. If you start with the note C, end with the note C. That'll help keep things a little more organized. Other than that, there really aren't any rules. Just have fun.